Hello, my name is Erin Killian, and today we're going to talk about how to pull some basic demographic information off factfinder.census.gov. It's a good tool for the entrepreneur looking to start maybe a small business or a local business. It's a good tool for them to be able to find out a lot of information about the population that they plan on serving in a specific town or city or state or zip code. So here's the website, factfinder.census.gov, and then the community facts is the really useful tool that I want to talk about today. So the city I'm going to use is actually the city I grew up in. So I click on it after typing it into the search bar, click on what pops up, and hit go. And then these are the things that pop up on the left, the menus, some of the options, some of the demographic information that we can determine about this particular village in Illinois. So population, first and foremost, it's a town of 51,895 people, and that's based on the 2010 demographic profile from the U.S. Census. So maybe not the most up-to-date. The census is conducted every 10 years, but still gives us a good idea of the size of the population we're maybe looking to serve. If we're interested in starting, for instance, some sort of construction company, working maybe as a contracting firm with people who own their own homes, we might be interested to figure out how much of the population, or what the ages of the population are, and how much of them are living with children, and who's living, like what their living situations are. So we can go down to this households by type, and that'll tell us families and how the families are broken up. And then we also, more importantly, can see housing occupancy and how many houses are rented versus for rent versus vacant versus occupied. And then how many houses are actually occupied by owners. That would give us some information on maybe these people are more or less likely to use a small contracting firm because they want to be able to better the house that they own versus they're just renting, so they're not interested in a house that, or they're not interested in a firm that's gonna help them to better a house because they're just renting. So in the next video, we'll talk about some other potential businesses and where you might find information that would be useful to people getting started in those businesses.